I started GSM in 6th grade, back when it was called Oasis. I was a high school and middle school leader.
I have been in GSM since 6th grade. I'm now a high school leader. I'm a junior at Penn, and I lead a small group. I've been to camp a few times. I help with transition team, whatever they need me to do.
I started off in GSM when I was in 6th grade. Now I'm a senior in high school, middle school small group leader, and I play drums in the worship band.
I started GSM in this cool program from 5th grade to middle school.
I can't think of the exact year that I would have entered Lifeline, as it was called back then, but I've literally been here so long that youth group was cool before we even had names for it. On a given night for Lifeline, we probably had 20 to 15, so it felt like a small, intimate group. The things that we did together as a group for Lifeline back then built upon that structure and obviously drew people into what GSM is today. I think the biggest thing that has changed over the years is we had like adult mentors as our youth leaders, and now what's so cool is that the students are mentoring each other.
Being these students' leader is a very humbling experience. I get to see these students where I was 7 years ago. I was in that seat thinking those same things that these students do.
I've learned that God is the Prince of Peace, and to have a God who says, bring anything that you have to me, and just as soon as I give it to him, he gives me that peace. If I didn't have that peace, I don't know where I'd be. A group of us students, we meet every morning and we pray at school, and we just like put our arms around each other, and having that extension of GSM at school makes my faith strong there. And I think that it would be a lot harder for me to be strong and to be influencing my school rather than my school influencing me if I didn't have GSM and then the mission field and the home base at my school that the GSM family provides me.
GSM allowed me to develop a faith of my own. Our youth culture is thriving because we have such great leadership from top down.
Mark, Dr. Bob, they always talk about like students and how big of an impact they're going to make.
GCC realizes that the students are not just the church of tomorrow, they're the church of today.
I want to be the generation and the people that come in and say, we can't fix everything, but we're going to come in love and fix what we can. And I just love that our church lets us experience that purpose and that life that he offers, that abundant life, at a young age, and giving us that opportunity and the leadership and the people around us to help us through our tough years, but these tough years that God can also use for beauty and use with great purpose.
One thing about this church, whether it's the youth ministry or just the ministry in general of GCC, is there's a home for you.
I think about the kids at my school who are struggling with emotions and struggling through problems in middle school, and I wish that they could have something like this every weekend, and I wish that they could come here and experience all of the great things we do here.
That's why you do it. You want to help raise up the next generation of leaders that are going to reach this world for Christ.